We should never have gone down there. The old storm drain beneath the city had been abandoned since the 90s. On official maps, just a maintenance tunnel. In digger forms, the Coffin Pipe, which of course is exactly why we went. There were four of us, me, Vlad, Surgeon, and little Asya, who filmed everything for her channel. We found the entrance near the river, a half-flooded manhole reeking of rust and rotten water. "If we hear weird noises, don't panic," Vlad said. "It's just water and wind." That was the last logical explanation we heard that night. Inside, the tunnel was massive. Arched ceiling, slimy walls, black water up to our ankles. Our flashlights sliced through the darkness in narrow beams. About 20 minutes in, we found something strange. Scratches on the wall just above the waterline. Long, deep, like someone had been clawing at the concrete for years from the inside. "That wasn't made by a human," Asya said quietly. I wanted to joke. I couldn't. Then the sound started. At first, splashing, like someone walking parallel to us just beyond the reach of our lights. "You hear that?" Surgeon whispered. We stopped. Silence. Then me breathing, deep, wet, like lungs filled with liquid. And it wasn't coming from any of us. We decided to turn back. But the tunnel had changed. The turn we came through was gone. In its place was a long, straight corridor we definitely hadn't walked before. "That's impossible," Vlad muttered, scrolling through the map on his phone. "There should be a junction here." Something splashed behind us. We turned at the same time. In the beam of my flashlight, the water was still rippling, like something big had just submerged. Asya started filming into the darkness. "If we disappear, at least someone might find this footage," she said with a nervous smile. Then her flashlight flickered. Once, twice, and on the third time, the light went out for a second. In that moment, we all heard it clearly. Slow footsteps in the water, right in front of us. But there was no one there. Surgeon was the first to vanish. We didn't even understand how. He was walking last. 1 second he was there. The next, his flashlight dropped into the water, and he was just gone. Like something had pulled him down without a splash. We screamed. We searched the water with our lights. There was only our reflection and another one. For a moment, I saw a face beneath the surface. Pale, eyeless, with a mouth stretched far too wide. It was looking up. We ran. The tunnel echoed with our footsteps and others behind us. Now it wasn't hiding. It was following us, slowly, confidently, like it knew we weren't getting out. Vlad suddenly turned behind a concrete outcropping and screamed. I shined my light. The ceiling was covered in black, slimy growths and human belongings. Helmets, backpacks, sneakers, all stuck to the concrete with some dark mass. And among them, faces, not alive, but not dead either. Their lips moved, like they were whispering into the wall. Vlad was pulled upward, lifted into the air like a toy. His scream cut off when the dark mass covered his mouth. Asya and I ran until we saw a ladder going up. A hatch, an exit. I shoved her. "Go!" She climbed first. I kept my light pointed down. That's when it stepped into the beam. It wasn't just one. Dozens of long, twisted bodies fused together. Arms, legs, jaws bent at impossible angles. All of them wet, like they'd lived in water for years. And all of them were looking at me, without eyes, but I could feel their stare. Asya got out and grabbed my arm. I climbed up. We slammed the hatch shut. Something hit it from below immediately. Once, twice. The metal bent. Asya was crying. I couldn't breathe. Then we heard a sound from beneath. Not a roar, not a growl, a whisper of dozens of voices at once. "Come back. There's still room." A week later, I watched the footage from Asya's camera. Most of it was darkness and our screams, but in one moment, when her flashlight goes out, you can see clearly we're walking through the tunnel, and above us, on the ceiling, something long and many-legged is crawling after us, and it's smiling.
Subscribe, like,